Alright, what's up Kryptiox? Andrew here.
And this is Jason.
Alright, so basically this is just a video on getting started on the server. It might be a bit long, but it will basically run through everything you need to know to get started. The first thing you want to notice is when you first join the server, you'll spawn in this room and you'll have a bunch of items in your inventory. That's to get started. If you want more items, you can always type /kit starter, and that will give you a whole bunch of tools. I think the same tools that you get when you first start, and you can do that every 10 minutes. So if you die and you're stuck for tools, you can type kit starter and get a whole bunch of stone tools. When you first join the server, you'll be given the rank newcomer, and the idea of that rank is to protect you for 24 hours to give you a head start so you can actually learn the gameplay, get used to it, and earn some money. You can see Jason here is demonstrating the newcomer rank. So a newcomer rank will be protected from PvP, so they can't PvP others and they can't be PvP'd. There's a bunch of other protections as well to give you a fighting chance. That will last for 24 hours, and after 24 hours you'll automatically rank up. If you don't want to have the newcomer protection for 24 hours, you can choose to opt out of it, knowing full well that then you're vulnerable to PvP, but obviously you might be more inclined for that sort of stuff. So you type /rank, and they'll come up with the available ranks for you. And in this case, from a newcomer, you'll see that you have member available to you, and it won't cost any money because newcomer is just a feature that we offer to you for free. And then to be able to rank up, you type /rank and then the name of the rank, so /rank member.
Yeah, and once you first start out, also you get $400. That's used for like hotel money and all that, and well, not just hotel money, but you can use it on hotels, which we'll get to later, and you can also use it to buy anything you want from the shops, which we might also show later.
Alright, so to check your balance, you want to type /balance, and that will pop up and say you have X amount of K dollars. K dollars is a currency we use here. It's just short for Kryptiox dollars. And yeah, you'll notice when you first start you have 400 bucks. A little bit of a rundown on the gameplay. Basically, when you first start out, it's a PvP server. So if you're getting around in the wild and that sort of stuff and just putting your items in chests, you might get stolen from you, you might get killed. So we offer hotel rooms. You can rent the hotel rooms for up to 3 days, and we'll take you through how to get to the hotel rooms and how to rent it. And they'll give you a protected area for all your items to use your furnace, and where you can't get PvP'd, because ultimately you won't have a protected zone until either you rank up to the next rank, which is settler, and that will give you a 50 by 50 size block in the wilderness where you can build and do whatever you want, and they'll be completely protected from griefers and PvPers. Or you will save up enough money to buy a city plot off another player.
The city plots are 100% protected from griefers and PvPers. There are plenty of plots available. There's, I want to say, 200 plots, something like that, something crazy. And then, like Andrew also said, you can also get a hotel, which is the same thing, but you can't customize it as you like.
The next rank after that is mayor, and what mayor does, it entitles you to a city, and then it'll be a city size between 100 by 100 and 200 by 200 blocks, and that will enable you to build on it and eventually divide it up into plots and put signs on it that players can come along and right click the signs and buy those plots. And it's a great way to make money and to build a community on the server. And then eventually after that you can rank up again to king, you can have multiple cities, you can build a nation, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes along with it. You'll want to talk to the NPCs. To do that, go up to them, right click, and it'll say the NPC's name, getting started, and then he'll, whatever he has to say. You right click multiple times to hear everything they have to say, so you want to read through these guys because they'll give you all the information you need. Once you talk to getting started NPC, he'll direct you outside to talk to Hotelier, and Hotelier will give you even more information, and then he'll direct you to Wildy, and they'll give you a rundown of how the server works with the gameplay. I think that's it out here. When you'll notice when you're playing, there'll be a lot of changes to this area, and there'll be more NPCs. You can speak to them to find out information about other stuff, but those 3 NPCs are the main ones for getting started on the server. So what they'll direct you to do is pick a hotel. So you can use these portals. Which one?
I'm kind of thinking Hotel 1. That's my favorite.
Okay. So you walk into the portal. It'll take you there. This will take you. It'll take you to the reception area of the hotel region. You'll notice there'll be an NPC here. You can have a chat to them to find out about the hotel area, and then you can start your journey to find your hotel room.
Yeah.
So this will take you to the foyer. Some people have been taming cats. You can see that. We've got an elevator NPC. You can talk to him, whatever he has to say. So this is basically the elevator. It'll take you to all the different floors. So you can right-click this sign to take you up. You'll notice that there'll be two signs on the floors. One will be lift up and lift down. So you right-click for the direction you want to go. In this instance, we want to go up. You can only go up. And you'll notice on this sign here now you got lift down if you want to go back down to reception, or you can keep going up. But we're happy with the first floor here. So there will be all sorts of rooms. Each hotel has different sorts of rooms. Some are different prices, some are more, some are less. You can go into the rooms, check them out, see if you like them, and pick the one that you do like. Now, basically, to rent the hotel room, you'll want to use these signs here. So the room sign will demonstrate what room it is, and above that you'll notice there's a hotel sign. You'll see the difference here is this one has Andrew's Panda with 10 hours left, and that means that I'm already renting this room and there's 10 hours left of my rent, so you can't have that room. So you got to find a room that just says how much it costs and for how long without a player's name on it, and that'll mean that you can rent that room. So you got $100k for 1 day. So for each day that you rent it, it's going to cost you $100. Now if you want this room in particular, you right click the sign and it'll update, and it'll say hotel, Andrew's Panda, and 1 day left. Now we do offer it so you can have a hotel room for up to 3 days, and they'll give you enough time to use it and you won't run out of time, because ultimately if you don't renew your lease on the hotel room and someone else comes along and owns it, then I'm not sure what just happened, but
My bad.
was that you?
My bad.
Okay,
Oh man.
we'll pick a different one, okay?
Yeah, we'll pick a different one. Shut up.
And you can rent it up to 3 days. So right click it 3 times, and you'll notice that if the sign gets down to maybe 10 hours or 1 day and 10 hours, you can right click the sign again and renew the lease before it's up, and that'll prevent you from accidentally losing your room and people claiming your items. So when you do rent the room, they'll give you full access to the chests, to the brewing stations, to the furnaces, and but you can't build. So you won't be able to grief the room or claim the stuff or put your own stuff down, but you'll be able to use everything inside, and there's no PvP in here, so you'll be protected from that.
Alright, to set your home on for the server, basically you just want to do is hit the bed or right click the bed, and that'll set your home for the server. Like if you die, you'll respawn back there.
Even if a message pops up and says you can only sleep at night, it doesn't matter. It's already worked. So any bed that you right click is now your home. So if you die, you'll come back to this point, or if you type /home, it'll take you to the bed that you right clicked. You'll see you just spawn me to that bed. So if you get a hotel room, right click the bed and set it as your home. It'll be a good starting point, and every time you die you'll come back to your room and you can grab your items and head out again.
So to get to the server shop where you can buy all your stuff is by typing /warp shop. And then here at the shop, hold on. Oh yeah, here at the shop you can basically buy everything that you need to make a house, make armor, whatever.
Alright, so I'll demonstrate buying some. Let's buy a furnace. Basically, just so you know, we do have all the updated blocks in this shop now. So you want to buy 1 furnace. It says on the sign it'll cost you $5. Right click it. There you go. $5 have been taken from your account. I'll tell you that down the bottom. And now I have a furnace in my inventory. And we offer where you can buy blocks up to 16. You can buy 64 blocks at a time, or you can buy 1,000 blocks at a time.
You're going to learn how to make your money. So first off, you can sell your items to the server or to other players. And to get the items or to make the money, you can make farms or just PvP the noobs for the items. But eventually, when you rank up to higher ranks, you can just sell plots to other players.
Yeah, so basically, if you've got a whole bunch of items in your inventory, maybe you just killed someone and you just looted a whole bunch of stuff, you can do /sell inventory, and that will sell everything in your inventory that can be sold to the server. So that's a quick way to make money. Let's say you want to be more specific than that, and you've got a whole bunch of cactuses, maybe from, or a cacti, is that how you say it? Maybe from a cactus farm. So what you want to do is /sell and hand, and what that will do is sell all of those particular item that's in your inventory, like so, and it pops up down the bottom, and it just said you just sold all of those cacti for $115.20. In order to see what an item's worth before you sell it, you can do it a couple of ways. You can do it so when you have an item in your inventory or in your hand, you can do /worth, and they'll pop up, and you'll notice there where it says you can sell that item for 30 cents each. Also, if you don't have it in your hand, you can also just type the command /worth space and then the actual item, so maybe log, for example, and that says that you can sell each log for 40 cents each to the server. And that's just a basic rundown of the commands to make money. Basically, when you have enough money, you'll be able to forward city plots that set players are selling, and this will vary. It ultimately depends on how much they think their city plots are worth and how big it is and all that sort of stuff. But if you talk to all the kings and the mayors and see if they have any available, they'll probably be able to help you out, because they'll be just as keen to sell them as you will be to buy them. So when you find a plot and it has a for sale sign on it, that means that you can buy it. So you'll want to right click the sign. Also, the number on the sign is how much it will cost. So it'll be for sale, the number, and then the name of the region. So you'll want to right click the sign, and it'll bring up a whole bunch of information about it. But it does say down the bottom that you can afford this region, and it tells you how much money you'd have left. So that's a pretty handy tool to know after buying this plot how much money you have left. And it says to use the buy command. So in order to buy the plot, you want to type self service buy. The sign will fall to the ground, so no one else can then buy it, and it will say in your screen there, you bought the region plot 1 for $200 from, and it'll say the person who was selling it. At this stage, it was Kryptiox who was selling it. Now, once you have that, you'll be able to do anything you want inside this. It will give you the region from bedrock to sky limit. It will be completely protected from griefers and PvP, and you can build, use the resources, do whatever you like. There might be some rules depending on the city owner. They might have a theme that they want you to adhere by, but that's basically up to them, and you'll work it out as you go. You will notice that you won't be able to build on the pathways or on any other plot, because they will have that for sale sign set up for the size of the region they're selling, which in this case is this plot here. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Alright guys, thanks for viewing. We know it was a bit of a long video, but basically we just wanted to give you a rundown and an overview of the entire gameplay to answer most of the questions that you have when you first join a server. I think it'll give you a good head start, and it'll make it a lot more fun being able to just jump in and know how to play.
And this is Jason, and I'll see you guys in game.